I wanted to talk about the comparison between the experience of wearing body armor as a modern soldier and wearing historical plate armor as a knight of the Renaissance. I got this really great comment on my video about what female armor in the Renaissance might have looked like if female armor existed, where this female former soldier shares that the experience of wearing the same armor as her male counterparts really sucked. She was a little skeptical of my assertion that historical European armors basically already suit the female body shape without much modification. However, it's not a great comparison for a few reasons. First of all, generally speaking, in the early Renaissance, armor is custom made for its wearer. History nerds, calm down. I know there are exceptions. However, when we are looking at very fine armors, it is almost universally the case that they are commissioned by the nobility to suit exactly their body shape. This will obviously result in a very different experience wearing the armor when the weight is perfectly distributed across the body versus a soldier today where you're getting a standard issue ceramic plate. As any human being knows, one size fits all means fits one guy okay and fits everyone else terribly. Now, this does change as time goes on and we see more standing armies and more so-called munitions grade armor, which is more mass-produced. Now, secondly, besides the issues with one size fits all, are the issues of design principles behind the armors. Historical European armor was domed to deflect blows away from the chest and cinched at the waist in order to distribute the weight across the body. Similar to a hiking backpack, you don't want all of your weight right on your shoulders. You want to draw that waist tight so that your legs can do some of the work for you. And modern body armor is not shaped that way. Modern soldiers are dealing with bullets rather than lances, and so a flat plate made of appropriate materials does just fine. However, obviously, as a female soldier, a flat plate across your chest is going to be a much more uncomfortable experience than a domed one. Modern body armor also doesn't have nearly the same corsetting effect in that it's not as cinched at the waist, so I would wager it is a lot more uncomfortable to bear all that weight on your shoulders as a woman. Ending the breastplate at the waist is also very important to be able to bend at the waist, which is very important for combat roles. So many modern female soldiers may experience their body armor being too long and therefore bumping against their hips and impeding their mobility. So in my humble opinion, I honestly think you would be better off as a female knight, if there were female knights, than you would be today as a modern soldier.